And hi again, this is Kenny, and this is part 2 of my ultimate guide for installing Alien vs. Predator 2 and Primal Hunt on your computer. This is again for Windows. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to install a master server patch for both AVP2 and Primal Hunt. The first place you want to go is this site again, avpunknown.com/avp2aio. Again, all the links will be in the description. And you'll scroll down right here, follow the red. Want to play Alien vs. Predator 2 online, and want to play Alien vs. Predator 2 Primal Hunt online. You'll see the links right here for both Master Server Patch for AVP2 and Primal Hunt. At the time of this video, for AVP2, it's Master Server Patch MSP for abbreviation, MSP 2.4, and for Primal Hunt, MSP 1.1. You can download these to your desktop or download folder. That'll be the first thing you could do here, or you could go to the official Master Server Patch website at avpunknown.com/avp2master, and this will have all the info how you could play AVP2 and Primal Hunt online, mainly through the Master Server Patch. You could go to the downloads, and it'll show you right here what to get. Master Server Patch, highly recommended for AVP2 and Primal Hunt. And there's some mirrors you could find. It's hosting a lot of sites on the forum. You could check that out if for some reason it's not working. I'll probably add a few mirrors as well. And you can look up some things about what it's about, what does MSP do. There's a server list you could check out. But I'm going to show you how to install it. So right now I'm going to download both versions. Let's get AVP2, Master Server Patch. I'm going to save to my desktop. And I'm going to do the same thing for Primal Hunt. There'll be more servers for AVP2 than Primal Hunt, but we'll see both. And it's a quick download for both. So I'll go to my desktop. Here they are. So first thing you want to do, you could open it up. These are zip files. You could check the README out, see who made it. It's mainly made by Hair Alien, the one originally. Then they took some work from AJL and Famous Andy, Bunny S, TVBC developed a lot, and Aaliyah. This was not written here, I don't know why, but and you can check out the preview photo. There you go. It's like the splash screen. You extract the installer, put it right on my desktop. Could close this. Do the same thing for the Primal Hunt version. Has a README as well, and of course both READMEs have the change log. If you scroll down, see all the different changes. And there's the preview photo. That's a splash image. You'll see the splash image when the game launches. And there you go. I don't need the zip files. I already have these backed up. So I'm going to install both the patches. First thing I'll do is install this one. Double click. This is for AVP2. Again, these are fan-made patches. These are not official patches from the game developers. Dedicated fans basically put these patches together. They're recommended. Just to let you know what Master Server Patch provides. It provides better widescreen support, better Windows support with new operating systems, not just the old ones, Windows XP and everything. Like, it'll help you with Windows 10, Windows 11. It'll also help you with field of view, bug fixes, a lot of like model issue fixes, new features. It just runs smoother, performance upgrades, a lot of good features. It's highly recommended. So it'll make the game work way better than it originally was. So just run through it. It's just next, and hit install. It'll install everything. You want to have it install in the original folder you designated for the game. Again, I had put it in this path, C, the hard drive, program files, Fox, Alien vs. Predator 2. And just a little heads up for anyone that does mod the game. If you are a modder and you don't want to lose the original files, you can do something like this. You rename this to something like dash backup or X, like that. And so you'll have two folders. So it will be Alien vs. Predator 2 dash whatever. And then when the MSP installs, it'll make a new folder because they can't find it. So you can manually drag all the files over to the original folder and then rename it back to Alien vs. Predator 2. But for the average player, you don't need to do that. I'm just letting you know in case you're modern and you want the original files. So I already have everything, so I could just install. And that's the main file for the patch. AVP2P5 has all the content upgrades, if you will. Finish, and that's that. That's installed. And then you want to do the same for Primal Hunt. You might get things like this that pop up because it can't recognize the publisher, but it's safe. I know who runs it, who makes it, I should say, who developed the patches. Just click next. Again, you want this original folder path you install the game for Primal Hunt. It's all the same. You can do the same thing if you need to. You don't want to lose the files. You could just rename it. It'll make the new folder. But for the average person, you don't have to do that. Just install. And it's very simple. Finish. Primal Hunt one installs even faster. You could delete the installers. And both are installed automatically through running the installer. And I'll try running both. Here's the new patch. And I don't have sound. There we go. Here's the sound. Options. So, here we go. Let's see if it works. Alien vs. Predator 2. Master server patch. It works. It may crash for you. If it does crash, I will show you a fix in the future. How to resolve it. Here we go. Master server patch version 2.4-AVP2 version 1.0.9.6. This version right here, 1.0.9.6, was the original game version from Monolith, and it's just saying you have Master Server Patch version 2.4, or whatever version you see on top of the original game version. So this is how you know Master Server Patch is installed. If you don't see this, you didn't run the installer correctly, or the installer didn't finish. Quit. That's installed. And you can check Primal Hunt. That's a special sound effect. The launcher, here we go. Play, see if it works. And it worked. And again, as you see the server patch, same thing. Tells you the Primal Hunt version number for Master Server Patch and the original game version. And also, as I forgot to mention, Master Server Patch re-enables online play. That's kind of like the main selling point. So you could check it out in the internet server browser, and you'll see all the servers. I'll do the same for AVP2 if it loads again. May crash. Did it? Okay. And just run the internet, find internet games, and you see the servers. If you don't see the servers, hit refresh. Make sure all your versions are set to any. Don't have anything filtered here. Any, all any, and everything will come up. And just so you know, the version here, 2.4 would be Master Server Patch. So any others that pop up, as you see, 55, 65 here, that means there's 10 servers that are not running version 2.4. Those will probably be modded servers. So you'll just have to check the server name to see what mod they're running, and then you'll need that mod to join. And that's it. So another thing to note with Master Server Patch, as you see when you're at the launcher for the AVP2 or Primal Hunt, you go to Display. You'll see the resolutions. These are the default game resolutions it's finding with your display type, but it doesn't recognize a lot of the resolutions higher than what you see. So you'll see a lot of things missing. Don't want this. I want it on the main display driver. I have DG Voodoo, but that's a separate thing. I'm using NVIDIA, obviously. So when you start the game, you'll see how it loads. And you'll see the resolution is not what I originally wanted, right? So the way to change it, you go to the options, go to graphics, and you'll just go through these. As if you left click, it goes higher. Right click, it goes in reverse. My screen resolution is 1920 by 1080p. That's so I want the highest. And the highest I can get, I should say. And the performance I want best. Back out, like that. So you'll see the main menu like this is fine. The main menus only have a 640 by 480 resolution. That's why you'll see this. Sometimes when you launch the game, for the first time, you probably will see the main menu resolution full screen. And then when you play the game, it'll be full screens or whatever resolution you picked on the launcher. But again, once you change the screen resolution and the graphics, you come back out, you may see something like this. But then when you start the game, you will notice it will look very different. And I'll just show you, for example. See, as you can see, it's 1920 by 1080p, and I'm just skipping here. And see, no issues. So you'll get a resolution like this, but the main menu will be like this. So just double check how are my controls. Everything's good. Sometimes what I notice when the game first launches, after installing Master Server Patch, it won't have mouse controls. So you just go to controls and check right here. If it's wrong, you just reconfigure it. You just left click on what it is and press the button you should have. So it's correct right now. But if you notice I hit restore defaults, it's good. AVP2 usually gets it the other way around. And I'll just double check that right now. AVP2. And you see the game crash. So yes, this does need some tech support done on it. It loads fine sometimes, but not always. So I need to fix that. I'll show you how it's done. If for whatever reason, at some point when you're playing these two games, you want to not use Master Server Patch, you want to use the original games from Third Law and Monolith, all you have to do is go into your game folder, and this will be your hard drive, program files, Fox, Alien vs. Predator 2, or whatever directory you put it in. This is the main directory it usually installs to, the default. And you find this file, avp2p5, and all you have to do is rename it like this, or put it to whatever. I usually do this -x so it stands out and I could find it. So this would, when I would run avp2, the master server patch would not be working. It should run as original version 1.0.9.6. But then if I rename it back like this, and then run the game again, it'll be working fine. I'll show you in the next video if you have problems launching the game or getting the games to work. If any bugs that you encounter, I'll run through my guide how to do some tech support, bug fixing, and get the games working properly. So that's it. Check it out. See you in the next video. Happy hunting.